Well, it's part four, day four of me removing the radiator support from my Ford F-150. And the reason I'm showing you that body mount right there, or frame mount, is because that's the one on the passenger side. That hole ain't supposed to be that big. So that was rusted through, and I'm pretty sure some of the noises that I thought were maybe a ball joint or something rattling, it wasn't the ball joint. It's because the rubber damper that's supposed to be sitting on top of that was just bouncing up and down through it. So I'm pretty sure that's what was going on. I need to weld in a washer there. That's not going to take very long. Once I get that in, I'll put a little bit of rust inhibitor spray on that. I'm actually going to put some grease in there as well. Get this thing good and lubricated, so I try to minimize rust as much as I can. And put the new core support back in there, get it welded up, and yeah, I'll have this back together, I think reasonably, by midweek, certainly by next weekend. So I estimated that it would probably take about 12 hours. Yeah, I think I'm on schedule, maybe a little ahead of schedule, because it's certainly not, I only spent, an hour and a half today. So my dog Nova has been barking. She wants some more playtime, so I'm calling it quits for today. And quitting while I'm ahead and spending some time with my dog. But if you're ever, wondering whether or not you can do this repair at home, yeah, you can. It's not too time consuming. And, if you have any kind of issues with that radiator core support being rusted through, you may have a situation like that. So yeah, you want to get it taken care of. You don't want to have your radiator bouncing up and down. You hit a pothole here in Maine, who knows, you end up putting a hole through your radiator. That would not be good. So it's better to get this done, have your truck in good repair, and have fun with it. So I'm calling it quits. Gonna go play with my dogs.